What's up? What's up? What's poppin'? Snake Dog 916 broadcasting live from Sacramento. What's going on with y'all, YouTube? Thought I'd come on here today and hit y'all with a little bit, another one-on-one, man. In case you guys don't know, let's talk about the visiting situation in institutions, in California state institutions. First and foremost, this is the worst, for the first time and every time, this is the worst thing that you can ever put your family through. One of the worst things, I'm sorry. They treat people who are coming to visit people in prison terribly. A lot of times I've heard my family members and other people's family members say that they were treated like the ones that were incarcerated. Not that we should be getting treated so badly anyway, but saying that they were treated like the ones that were incarcerated. And that's a terrible thing, man. Somebody just coming to visit their family, they shouldn't be treated like they didn't commit a crime. They are subject to pat downs, and sometimes women and young men and whatever go out and spend their day trying to get their outfit together so they look presentable for their loved one. And half the time they make them go back and change, or they make them go to a dirty used clothes basket in the family visiting center, in the visiting center, and pick through stuff to wear because it's inappropriate or there's metal in it. I remember I had a aunt come visit me back in 2003 in New Folsom, and she hadn't seen me in years, and they didn't like. You remember the Levi's that have all the buttons the button flies, obviously, right? And they didn't like that she had so many buttons on her thing. Funny thing is, she still ended up getting in with those pants on because she's ornery and she wasn't going for that. But it's just the whole attitude that some of the officers have out there in the visiting center, and because they have this assumption that everyone's trying to do something wrong, and that's not cool, because my people was just coming to visit me. My family was just coming to visit me, and that don't mean that they need to be treated like anybody that's trying to introduce contraband or anything like that. And for the male or for the convict, like it's actually a good thing. It's a whole day of, honestly, a whole week of preening and preparing and making sure you got your jeans under the mattress so they get that press. And when I say jeans under the mattress, we don't have irons in level 4s. Level 4s don't have irons to use. So what we have to do is we have to take our jeans, we get a fresh pair just for visiting, and we'll put them underneath our mattress and let the mattress press them like they're being ironed. So what you do is you lay them out how you want them. You put a little bit of water, you'll mist them with a spray bottle. Get a light mist on them. Some people I've even seen put a light coating of soap on there. It's kind of like a starch agent. And then stick a plastic bag over them. Pull your mattress on top of it, and you sleep on it with your body weight. So as they dry, that stays in. And like me personally, mine stayed in that plastic bag. My visiting clothes stayed in the plastic bag all the time, other than when I was putting them on to go to the visiting room. And then there's the visiting boots, right? Back when we had the good boots. I don't know what they have now. It's been a while, but we used to have a hard bottom, not Stacey Adams, but that when I got done with mine, they looked like Stacey Adams. Now they used to sell boot polish, and I've had pairs that looked like glass. Like if you looked at the tip, it was water. And then when they stopped selling boot polish, we started acquiring floor wax for ourselves, right? Because a lot of people hook themselves up. And we would apply floor wax to the tip of the boot, so it looks like you just have a shiny tip on your boot. It's so many things that you do. You go get your hair cut, you shave, you hope the yard don't go down, because I've had the yard go down. I was in Pelican Bay, And my family had driven all the way up there. This is in 2008. My family had driven all the way up there. What's that, 9 hours? To come visit me, only to find out that Saturday morning at Pill Release, there was an incident between two races. And so we got put on lockdown. Thankfully, but still unfortunate, they gave me like an hour-long, 2-hour-long glass visit. I don't really remember. I think it was like an hour-long glass visit. And I told my family members, go ahead and go home. And they were still like, nah, we'll be back. We're just going to go stay in the hotel. We'll come back and see you again tomorrow for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it was. And I'm thankful, salute. I appreciate them. But it's like the visiting situation, you guys got to understand, to some kids, man, it's like, if you got children, man, don't put your kids through that if you can help it, man. It's just... It desensitizes them to that type of stuff. Just like prison desensitizes us to a lot of stuff, and level 4 of prison desensitize us to a lot of stuff. Having kids come up in there, and if you do have them coming in there, don't make it seem like it's normal if you can help it. You know what I mean? Like prison visitor rooms are not normal. You don't want to have them being friendly. Like I didn't introduce my kids to fellow convicts and stuff like that, because my mentality wasn't, hey, this is fun, this is camp. It was, hey, I'm glad to see you guys, but you guys are my ray of sunshine. You guys are what keeps my brain focused on the fact that I want to come home. Like, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what, like from day one to the end, like I think inside, even when I was screwing up and messing up, you have to keep that focus that there's something. You have to have that anchor of something to hold on to. And honestly, bro, this can you guys, this can transfer over to real life, man. Like, no matter what you're doing, if you're messing up out here in these streets, or if you feel like you lost in a relationship, or if you feel like you just got out of a long-term relationship or something and you don't know what you're gonna do, or just keep that anchor. Keep that anchor. Don't let yourself get lost in the bullcrap of everyday life. Remember what you want to do and do it. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I know sometimes people may take it like I'm being nonchalant about how stuff should be done because I've done it a certain way. No, I haven't done anything the easy way. I've done it all the hard way. So if you're going to do it right. Because if you do it right the first time, you don't have to do it again. So this is Nate Dogg 916 once again, live from Sacramento. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, man, and hit them comments below, man, if you've got any questions. I appreciate the support. 1,000 plus subscribers now. I really appreciate you guys. I'm gone.